Hello there again. So I'm sure that you watched through the first video and now you are still with me, and thank you for being there. So a couple of things, what we were talking about, if you remember, we were searching for anemia, not with the word iron, all the papers that have this combination, and we found that there are 555 English language randomized controlled trials where anemia and not iron appears in the title of the paper. But even 555 appears to be a large number. So let me see. If we apply the filter humans, it gives me only those papers which have been done on human beings and not other animals. So if I click on human, it will show me the result of only those papers which are done on human beings. So this way I can apply different kinds of filters to make my life much easier. And this way I can find different articles which are closer and closer to what I was trying to search. A couple of things that we did not talk about in the previous video is you have to be very careful that this database that is being searched on this website is PubMed, because it can search through so many different databases, and if you're not careful you might end up in searching a different database other than PubMed. PubMed is the largest database of medical literature that we have, and we generally do most of our searches and most of our work on the PubMed database. Now, sometimes you would see that there is a display of 20 articles per page. So although there are 548 articles, this means that there are only 20 articles displayed on the first page, and this also means that I have to go through 28 different pages to come through all the 548 articles. So what I can do is I can demonstrate or show here, display here 200 pages in the 200 articles or 200 citations on the page itself. So now it is showing me 1 to 200 of 548 articles, and if I scroll down, you can see that I am down to 200 articles in this page. So this is the 200th article, and I'm only left with 3 pages to scroll or screen through. So this is a very handy and a good option which gives me a different kind of page view. It can sort differently by most recent. It can sort by best match, publication date, first author, last author, or the journal or the title, depending upon how you want to sort it. It can also show me the abstract right here itself. So this format which is being shown here is the summary. So what happens if I click abstract? It will show me abstracts of all the articles that are displayed on the page. So it will show me the 200 abstracts right here on this page itself. And see, so you already have the abstract of the article right here. So sometimes when you have a few articles and you want to see and go through their abstracts, you can ask PubMed to display the abstract right here, and it becomes very handy if you do that. We have one option here which is called the send to option. Now, if we use the send to option, let's hold back and see only the summary texts and not the abstracts, because taking the abstracts of 200 papers is taking quite a long time for my slow internet connection. So supposing I have the page has become unresponsive, right? So now we have the summary text as we were having earlier, and this is what we get. So supposing I want to send these articles, so I can send them to a file in which it will save these articles on a file in my computer, or I could use it to send to a citation manager. So this is what we will do. We will click on citation manager. The number to send is 200. It cannot be more than 200. And I want to start from citation 1, and I ask it to create a file of the citation manager. So you will see that it will automatically create a file which has been stored on my computer as citations.nbib. Any of the reference management softwares that we will talk about in a later video will be able to recognize, identify, and input this file into their database, which will make our life much easier while writing papers. So you have this send to option, in which there is another interesting option. Supposing I want to send to a friend the articles that I have searched. So I can use send to email, and I can mail directly from here. Supposing I'm mailing it to myself. So I type in the email ID, and if I want to write a message, "Hi Ashish, please see these articles and discuss with me tomorrow. Thanks." And if I verify that I am not a robot, it just asks me to do some simple tests. It finds that I'm not a robot, and I ask it to mail. So it will make a file of all these articles and it will mail them to me in my email, so I can send these articles easily to mail. So that's how you share these articles. Now, there are some advanced search options. If you see this, there is a link called Advanced. So here, if I click this advanced link, it helps me build up the search and do an advanced search, which is also possible. So it gives me a history of all the searches that I did today. We started with searching for anemia or anemia. So what happened was that PubMed automatically searches for different spellings, and that is why it was not accepting anemia and anemia as a different thing. And both the times it gave me 2,19,022 articles. That's why we changed the keyword from anemia to iron, and then we were able to demonstrate the use of Boolean operators and others in this video. So here is the advanced search, and I can just choose any of these searches that I have previously done. Supposing I did this search of anemia and iron. So if I add this to my builder, I can build different search terms. And if I want to find articles which have anemia and iron appearing in the title of the paper, and which also have some discussion, or there is another keyword such as, say, vitamin B appearing somewhere in the paper in any of the fields, or let's say only in the abstract of the paper. I'm interested in vitamin B appearing in the title or the abstract of the paper, and then I do a search. Then I can find articles which have vitamin B in addition, and I find that there is only one article which has got iron and anemia appearing both in the title of the paper and the word vitamin B appearing in the abstract of the paper. So here you see is vitamin B, which is appearing in the abstract of the paper. So this easily picked up this article, and you see how the search keywords were built up by PubMed itself, and directly this happened. This is how we use advanced searches. We can also sign in to NCBI, and you can make an account on NCBI and sign into this. After you have signed in, you are allowed and permitted to save your searches. So here you can fill in your username and password if you have made an account, and after you sign in, you are able to save your searches and refer to them at a later date if you have an account. So I think we come to a close of this video, and so if you remember, this is what we talked about in this video. We talked about how to sign in, how to check the database, check whether it's only PubMed that you are searching or you're searching other databases, check for your keywords and Boolean operators, see if you get too many results, then you know how to apply filters. You have display options, whether you want to see 20 results or you want to see 200 results. You know how to send the file to a file, or you can send it to a citation manager, or you can send it as an email to one of your friends or to one of your teachers. You can save a search and sign in to NCBI and save your search, and you did hear or learn about advanced search options. So happy searching, and I hope that you will enjoy when you search more on PubMed, and this will make your life much easier if you have mastered the art of searching the PubMed and then you write the papers. So thank you for listening to this video, and if you are happy with this, then please do join in for the next video that I would be making, and I would be talking about, in the second video, I would be talking about formatting options in Microsoft Word and how you should be formatting your papers. Thank you.